Hello everyone and welcome back. I am Quietly and we are going to be continuing today with our Archer playthrough. We have been kind of bouncing back and forth between the ARR storyline and this. So yeah, we're going to be continuing this. We're going to talk to Lucine here. And last time we met Leih over here and Silvairre. So we're going to go ahead and take a peek and see what's going on with this. Guildmaster Lucine wishes you to learn how to see things from a different perspective. It pleases me to see how you have grown as an archer. Lately, you've taken my counsel to heart and learned to see with your own eyes. I would now have you discover what it means to behold things from a different standpoint. You will recall Leih, one of our seniors of the guild. I have given you over to her. I've given you over to her care for the next lesson. I've been expecting you quietly. Shall we get on with it then? First, a quick review. Remember how the bowmaster asked you to seek out and destroy targets hidden throughout the city? Well, I would have you do the same. This time, however, you will need to venture outside the gates. I'm sure you've realized this by now, but there is no guarantee of safety within the 12's Wood. As you search, you should take care to mind your surroundings. You would have the luxury of focusing solely on your quarry this time. You won't have the luxury of focusing solely on your quarry this time. You have to keep your eyes peeled for potential threats as well. That said, your objective is to destroy the target alone. To avoid unnecessary combat and maintain a safe distance from any hostile creatures you encounter. Should you come under attack, take to your heels, risking direct confrontation only if you can't outrun your pursuers. The targets are hidden in the central shroud. As before, use the heavy shot target to destroy each one with a single arrow. Go well, quietly. Nice. Okay. We're going to the central shroud. Don't mind me. Yes. As you'll see, there's quite a bit off screen. I did a bunch of quests and stuff to have like a little stockpile of gil because I didn't want to run into the same issue that we did last time where I was in need of new gear for like a story gate, and I didn't have any. It was unfortunate. I also did some duties to level up quite a bit ahead of the storyline so that we could just go ahead and boop things, right? Okay, there's one. These things really like to aggro on me, I suppose, so that's nice. There's another one over there. See if we can sneak past. We also see another one over by that cave. So let's see. Go ahead. She said to go until... Nice, okay. She said not to fight things if we don't Did I miss the other one? Oh, we did. Nice. Okay, so now we got that one. Okay, let's keep going. I can also lower this down. Oh, it looks like there's another one over here. Okay. Get rid of that one. There's one right here as well. This will be 5. And 6. Nice. Okay, now we can return and we can go back to Leih, and and speak to her. See what she has to say. Alright, let's go ahead and interact with this. And run on inside to see our senior archer. What level? We're at level 10 of the archer story, so that's pretty nice. Well, you made short work of those targets, I must say. It seems you've learned to seek your prey without being preyed upon. Let's continue then. I have a mind to give you more practice experience, and we received a request just recently, which I think will prove the perfect opportunity. It seems tree slugs and vultures have been congregating in the ever-increasing numbers in the vicinity of the honey yard, causing no end of the trouble for locals. We have been tasked with culling the beasts. This request comes directly from the Stillglade Fen. When the wood whalers and the God's Quiver cannot spare the forces to attend to such matters, the conjurers often turn to us to help. And before you ask, there's good reason why they would rather not seek this particular task themselves. The creatures in question possess abilities which can cause problems for the magically inclined, but that's quite enough with the conjurer's troubles. Lucine taught you how to discern an enemy's key traits, did she not? Well, now you'll need to do so while maintaining several situational awareness, lest you be overrun. Consider this a comprehensive review of her lessons and mine own. Your orders are as followed. Head into the East Shroud and there put down 8 tree slugs and 8 vultures, using all of your skills as an archer. Good hunting, quietly. Cool. Oh, this is not the door. So, it looks like we can take something over here. So why don't we go to the thing? We'll go to the leather workers. Actually, we can go to the Lancers area, and then we'll just jump on over with, I believe there's a boat. Am I right? Nice, there is a boat. So we'll take the boat over. Ferry skipper, can I talk to you? Purchase passage to Sweet Bloom Pier. The lavender beds? No, I think it's Sweet Bloom Pier, right? East Shroud, yes. Nice. Quest rewards. There are some actions which only can be learned completing specific class quests. For example, the ranged Lancer weapon skill, Piercing Talon, is required by completing the Lancer Guild quest available at 15. Nice. It's good to know. Alright. So we're here in the East Shroud. Let's go ahead and we want to first go get the... I guess we can get the vultures on the way there, and then we'll get the Aether crystal. And then after that, we'll just teleport back. But we need to make sure that we get the Aether crystal. Okay, so that's 1. Go ahead and put poison on both of these. Get rid of this one. That should be dead now. Okay, 5 and 6. Let's go ahead and get out of combat and get some of our health back, and then we will go back in. Nice. That's 7. This is a hornet. This is the last one of that. Actually, nice. Okay, so we have all of these now. I remember this, guys. Look at these animations. Wait. Look at this. He farts it out. Nice. Okay. Now let's run over to the Aether. Let's run over to the Aether Rock, Aether Crystal, get our channel on, and then we can run back and talk to Leih. Not bad, not bad. I think I need to find a better place for this. I'm wondering if that's going to be the play. Okay, we're tuning here. And then, we go back here. Damn, it's expensive to travel. That was 188 gil. That's freaking expensive, you guys. Greetings, adventurer. You're not Leih. Judging by your smug expression, I'd say you acquired a feel for maneuvering to exploit enemies' weaknesses whilst covering your own. Vultures are wont to keep their opponents at wing's length, and their attacks will send you flying. The solution to this is simple: maneuver to the rear. Tree slugs, on the other hand, have an annoying knack for disrupting spellcasting with their secretions. What they fart out. Yeah, we noticed that. As such, you will do well to keep creatures away from any mages in your party. Needless to say, good positioning is key to success in battle, which is why it is absolutely essential that you know your target's traits. And the knowing of these traits is a fundamental part of hunting. Before the Keepers of the Moon conceived of archery, they dwelt not in the city, but the forest. For my people, hunting was the way of life. I'm also a Keeper of the Moon. True, guys. In hindsight, I suppose it was more a lesson on hunting than on archery. Lucine knows well my past, so mayhaps that was her intent. Hunting, too, is an art. Before I came to Gridania, I never gave it much thought, but the more I think of home, the more I begin to realize. Forgive me. I'm not usually given to fits of sentiment. Truly, forget I said anything. But do not forget that the hunter must recognize her praise weakness, and strike swiftly when the opponent's opportunity presents itself. That concludes the lesson. Now, I suggest you pay Lucine a visit. She is doubtless eager to hear from you. Thanks. Let's take a peek. Let's take a peek. And it's good to see you quietly. I hope you have learned much from Leih. You, adventurer, is it true? Are you the one who slew the tree slugs and vultures? How dare she entrust the security of our people to the hands of a stranger? I knew Makotes were reckless, but she is downright irresponsible. Shame on her. Did I not warn you that it was folly to suffer that woman's presence in our guild, Lucine? Every time she wastes an arrow on game, she drags our noble art down back into the darkness. Aye, and this girl too. She is an embarrassment to us all. And it's quite enough, Silvairre. Your skill with the bow is undeniable, as is your love for our nation, yet there is much and more you have yet to learn about archery. Quietly has matured greatly in the short time she has been with us. You know this to be true. Yeah. Punk. I suggest you come to terms with Quietly's presence here. You will be giving her her next lesson after all. Unless, of course, you have any objections. Good. As for you, Quietly, I would have you devote yourself wholly to training ahead of your lesson with Silvairre. Suffice to say, he will not be an easy instructor to impress. Got it. On that, we can agree. Before you take your leave, there is something I would tell you. You are as dedicated a student as has ever set foot in these halls. In recognition of your fervor for learning, we hereby grant you permission to join other guilds. Ooh, guys, we can join the other guilds. Big! Naturally, you will need to obtain the express permission of the relevant guild master, but I doubt any will refuse one such as you. In Gridania, you will find guilds representing lancers, conjurers, leatherworkers, carpenters, and botanists. You are free to seek membership in any of these, in any that piques your interest. We're going to be doing all of them. In different playthroughs, guys. Watch the channel. Big. I ask that you keep but one thing in mind. Although there is merit to exploring new avenues, there is also virtue in pursuing a single discipline with all one's heart. The decision is ultimately yours to make, whichever path you take. Be it that of the bow or no, I shall follow your progress with interest, for in you I see the makings of greatness. I like Lucine. She is very pretty. I'm not gonna lie. Armory unlock. You have access to the armory system. Quests to unlock the other classes can be undertaken by speaking to the receptionist in the corresponding guilds. There exist a myriad disciplines in Eorzea that adventurers can take up. For the most rewarding experience, however, it is recommended that you first focus on mastering your current class. Unlocking classes. Nice. We can also now make a character. Equip. We're gonna do that, and then we're gonna do that. Nice. And then we're gonna do gear set. We're gonna do archer. Nice. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna do, I think we can do like a macro. Oh, we can just, okay. So what we do is we go, HUD, and then we unhide that one. And we go, bam. Now, let's talk to Lucine for the next task. Level 15, we are level 15 now. Guildmaster Lucine desires you to train under Silvairre. Welcome back, Quietly. I trust you have been keeping your nose to the grindstone. We have indeed. We have indeed, ma'am. Before I do that, I need to make sure that we're recording all of the things. We are indeed. Nice. Okay. As I mentioned when we last spoke, you will train under Silvairre's tutelage today. Put aside your misgivings and avail yourself to his wealth of experience. Go now. Present yourself to him. Nice. Here he is. I say it was too much to hope that you would not return. The others believe that you have potential, but I'm not so easily convinced. Like so many adventurers, you have not the faintest inkling of what it means to be an archer. I mean, buddy, isn't that like your job to teach me? Because you're like the senior and like the one that's giving me the lesson. I mean, I don't want to say anything mad, but like, you know, it kind of like is your job. Can you recognize the subtle signs that betray an coming attack? No. Can you accurately predict an opponent's movement? No. Can you glean your foe's intentions at a glance? No. And can such things be learned by one who knows nothing of our tradition? No. It is only out of respect for Lucine that I have agreed to teach you. Go to the East Shroud and seek out the targets hidden there. But do not presume this will be as easy as before. As I told you, the ability to read one's enemies is fundamental to archery, yet the trials set by my colleague did not require you to do this. Mine will. The targets you seek will have been hidden, and I do not mean hidden in the midst of regional rift of savage beasts. And I do mean hidden in the midst of a regional rift of savage beasts. They will play the part of your enemies. It is in the unlikely event that you spy a target, your limited range will necessitate that you slip past its bestial guardians prior to taking aim. A feat I consider beyond you. Was that a frown? Mayhaps you are thinking that the Makote set you a similar task. You are wrong. She asked merely that you consider where your foes are. I demand that you discern precisely where they will be. Now then, will you go about this? Observe them closely and discern their characteristics. Learn to read their movements and recognize patterns in their behavior. If it has eyes, let it not see you. If it has ears, let it not hear you. Be neither where it is nor where it means to be, and thereby pass unnoticed. But enough talk. Whether or not you heed my counsel is your decision. I will shed no tears should you fail. Thanks. Okay. Okay. No big deal. I'm sure it's a lot. You have returned. A passable performance for an adventurer, but the bare minimum for an archer. A dude. Alright, well, at least, sometimes it's nice to have tough critic, right? I carry with me generations of wildwood tradition, a tradition built upon the bones of the many outsiders who tried to take what is ours. It was my ancestors who first learned to conceal their presence and fight from the shadows, to hold the enemy at distance to protect the weak. All of it. Everything was... This is a waste of my time. You cannot understand. But if you are so intent upon following in the footsteps of my people, I bid you go to the North Shroud. Ixali scouts have been sighted near the river east of Etat's Spire. And unless you are entirely ignorant of the Gridanian history, I need not explain that this act of aggression is part of the centuries-old conflict. I mean, all I know is that Ixal are bad. Nice, okay. The minions do not matter. It's their leader, Nezul Catlan, the Violator, who must fall. He commands the scouts and will be well guarded. Yet he stands upon hostile ground with Birdman and not walls for protection. If you are diligent and determined, you can slip through their defenses and slay their leader. This is the art of the Gridanian archer. Embrace the wisdom I have bestowed upon you, and the fight will be short. If you see the deed done, adventurer, I will take it as proof of your commitment to us. Labor no more to drive you from the guild. Now go. Nice. Okay, so we go kill the leader of the Ixali. Do I have? I do. See, this is why it pays to make sure that you're getting all the stones, the aetherites. We've reached our destination. We've reached our destination. You're above the maximum level allowed. If you're above the maximum level allowed, You'll be synced to follows. 19. Proceed. We are below the maximum level. This is fine. We're on a level 19 instance as a level 17 with level 5 gear. Clearly, nothing can go wrong. Who the frick is that? Excel in my forest? Not if I have anything to say about it. I shall assist you, adventurer. Nice. We're gonna put poison on everything, right? Nice, we got him. We nearly died, but we got him. Report to Silvairre. Nice. Really? Oh, yeah, we gotta use... Damn, that cooldown is friggin' takes forever. Holy. Now he can't, try and kick us out anymore. Even now, I struggle to credit the Sentry's report. And here you are. And the Nezul Catalan the Violator is no more. That a goddamn adventurer should be so... Humph. Only by the grace of Nimella herself could you survive. But even then, it was pure luck. I will keep my word quietly. Should you stay or should you go? I care not. You have completed the task and are no longer my responsibility. Go now to Lucine. She will doubtless wish to lavish you with praise. Oh, you will get no more from me. Off with you. Alright. I was given the understanding that you single-handedly drove off the Exili scouting party, and that you did so with precision and guile. What exactly was that training, Lucine? Quietly's just an adventurer. Silvairre thrust her into the jaws of the enemy in hopes that she wouldn't come back. And then, against all expectations, she did come back, and that stubborn R still refused to acknowledge her skill. Is that truly your impression? Yes. Well, yes. He said it was pure luck. Mere noise. Silvairre sees Quietly's skill. Of that I have no doubt. Did you not mark the way he covered his mouth when he uttered the words? It is a habit of his to do so on those occasions when his tongue and his heart are in disagreement. For all his skills at reading the dissyncrasies of others, he has yet to recognize his own. Impressive work, Quietly. You have applied yourself to Leih and Silvairre's lessons and demonstrated your command of the core concepts. You are now an archer in your own right. Allow me to teach you something to commemorate this accomplishment. Repelling shot is an advanced technique that ensnares an archer. Technique that enables an archer to evade attacks whilst continuing to fire upon her opponent. Used wisely, it can grant you a brief respite in the heat of battle. I have faith that, with regular practice, you will learn how best to employ it to your advantage. Remember your senior's lessons as you strive for true mastery. Nice. We got repelling shot. We also got other stuff. This still isn't any good because we keep the other thing until level 25. Okay, let's see. This one looks like it's going to be the most useful, so we're going to go with that. We're going to go with that one. We gain the most from having that. Action learned, repelling shot. Big. Go stand over here in the middle of the room. Nice. Alright guys, I am going to leave you here for this episode. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out. We will continue more with the Archer story after I'm level 20. You will get ARR stuff in between the Archer episodes, so make sure you check that out as well. I'm playing through all of A Realm Reborn. And yeah, join the Discord, like, subscribe, all of that shindig. Come say hello in my community in the Discord because we are trying to grow the community right now. It's really tiny and it's really cute. So yeah. Right. We'll see you next time. Bye.